Hello lurkers, and hello you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. I'm having a vampire. Vampyr. I don't know how you pronounce the name of this game, but that's the adventure I'm having. It's been a week. Can't tell because I haven't updated this in a while. Because it's December and I'm taking time off. All of that thing. We have a new microphone though. I mean, relatively for this game. I can now move it. I don't like our introduction. Try that again. Hello lurkers, and hello all you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a vampire adventure. Or is it Vampyr? I don't actually know which one it is. Somebody's going to need to say that word in the game. Let's continue. We'll say the game keeps opening up on the wrong screen, and I don't have any way of telling it the right one. I have to make the screen small and then big. Ow, woe is me. Such is the life of a vampire. We're in Pembroke Hospital.
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
Okay. It's locked.
It's locked. You may notice a difference in the sound. I've got a new microphone. If I can move it around like that if I want. If I wanted to. That'd be weird to do, but I can. I'm just gonna put it back to where it was. But also I've used the opportunity to change settings. I used to have it so it reduced the sound when I spoke. I don't like that because it crushes all the quiet noises. So instead, now there's a sort of top volume, which it seems to be constantly hitting. So that's sort of bad as well. What I want is only to do that when I'm talking, but not to reduce the volume, but to limit the volume only when I'm talking, which is not a thing that OBS can do. Anyway, I don't actually know how you... Come on, you bastard! I'm trying my best. I'm trying to explain the microphone.
It's my turn. Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the secret of life. Drink at this river, try it all. Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Oh, it's Clay Cox.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
The blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of outside of others. Your mesmerized level must be equal or higher to the citizen's resistance. Press LB to mesmerize Clay.
Bring this
Press A to embrace Clay Cox or B to release him. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware there will be consequences. Learning about citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience we gained. Let us release him then.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
I will take his stuff, though.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Won't lie, I'm quite tired. Like, it's... I didn't play last week, I played once. And I'm quite tired today. I'm hoping that I won't be as tired in like an hour's time. Due to the flu, this hospital can no longer take any patients. Please go home. So yeah, I guess I'm taking the hard path and not drinking blood. Apart from I totally can if they try and beat me up or something. There's Clay Cox. Maybe I'm just waiting for him to ripen. Look how much XP I get from his blood.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Look how quality your blood is.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Why is it a dirty job?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Oh, good.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped from the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
A new citizen investigation is available. Press the button to open the local investigations menu. Citizen investigations can be displayed here. Press X to track. What? I think I am tracking it. Okay.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
F-38. How much is it worth? $315. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What's up with Vampyr?
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not
You
exactly
okay, Mum?
the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Look at the quality of your blood. I've improved it.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Ooh. Blood for the blood god. Skull for the skull god. Hello, Mystic Raven 13. Thank you for the raid. I am indeed doing vampire things. I'm not very far in, I'm afraid. I suppose that might be for the best. There's a house. It's the hospital, John. It's just the hospital's full. No. How are you finding the game? I hear there was a secret garden. Ah, this is how I track the secret garden. Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far.
Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
But I'm very early on. I'm like literally hour 2 of the game.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
Need to
I'm a
improve your
carpenter.
blood.
And a good one, too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
Not very good blood quality. Via strange means, to be honest. I have this thing called the I've got a gimmick. I've been going through games. I streamed all these games on Thursday, Fridays. Got a thing called the Fights and Frights playlist, and so I'm slowly going through fighting games or frighty games, starting from 1996 onwards towards the future. And this was my 2018 game. I had heard of it before. It's kind of lucky that there are no Resident Evils that came out. This kind of got a Capcom-y Resident Evil flavour to it, because I just hadn't ever played Resident Evil properly. And I was, you know, I thought this would be a nice opportunity to do so. And obviously, occasionally, Okami doesn't really suit the list. I just couldn't find anything for that year. But yeah. When I did a search for 2018, I was like, hang on, I think that seems like it might be right, the exact type of thing. Because yeah, finding weird old games that I've always wanted to play but never got around to, is the perfect thing for the list, to be honest. Especially compared to Doom. I enjoyed finishing Doom for the first time, finally. But, like, it's not the most exciting game to add to the list for that exact reason. Because it's just like, yeah, everyone's played Doom. It's, like, a really popular game. I should also note that there are some, like, obvious omissions. Like Silent Hill 1 and 2. And if I've played it, the idea was that these games I hadn't streamed. If I'd already streamed a game, I wouldn't be putting it on the list either. And sometimes when multiple games come up in the same year, I just sort of play the other game on a different day, so it doesn't get added to the list per se. But yeah, that's...
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
I do remember people talking about this when it came out, though.
Professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
I can't remember exactly who, though. I can mesmerize if I want.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Good evening, sir.
Well, there's a lot of
Good
people
evening,
here.
Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
It's the
I am
Riddler.
Thoreau Strickland. Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Look at the quality of his blood. And he knows how he Fiddick.
Please, could
Ghost
you tell
in
me
the room
something
as
about
well.
yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Ah. Does remind me of a Sherlock game I played. Actually, this guy's voice, actually.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't.
I mean, the fact that it's unsuccessful means he's self-aware. Quite a lot of doctors back in the day, there wasn't a standardized procedures for literally everything. Although I have to figure out exactly when this was set. That line must have been set down at some point. Ah, wow! I legitimately haven't heard that. Yeah, of a game at
You're
all.
not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach.
Okay.
My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Okay, I think that's everything.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Ooh.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior, a man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
There's a game coming out March, I think it is, which I'm interested in, which I'm reminded of. Pathologic 3, which is like Pathologic 2, but you have to break into people's houses, like your house from House.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Okay, there's a lot more interviewing than I was expecting, but I guess I don't actually have to do all this right now. I don't want to.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible
Improve the quality of his blood.
for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick, unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself, but I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their
Have
target.
to look out for both of those then.
My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Well, I can't drink this guy's blood then, can I?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a bloody
I mean, I
idiot.
can, yeah.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
I have to wait until they're nice and plump.
Nice sweet girl.
Good evening, sir.
Like a book.
Doctor.
Never could keep it.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I will say I'm not
Beatrice
super keen on the
Goswick,
fact that
mother of
everyone
Mortimer Goswick.
sways.
Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes.
Makes everyone look drunk.
Thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace.
No,
I can
probably
cover
not.
any needed medical expenses.
But I'm usually quite thorough at the same time.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Your blood's worth a lot.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I'm alright.
Oh, I see. I'm probably just going to go for the one...
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people
I
involved.
played too many
I don't
games to like
expect
try and
compensation,
100%
Dr.
them.
Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest then.
Good evening, sir.
Okay.
Doctor.
Nice, sweet girl. Reads me like a book. Never could keep anything from her.
Supplies. Felt like there were more supplies in there than the game showed. Oh, was it on a room per room basis? Hang on. How does radar work? Fourth letter. Dear love, I finally found my missing money for the fee asked by the ambulance driver to bring you to the hospital. Don't worry about nothing now except for getting better, for I took care of everything. I asked some of our neighbours and they told me that Mr. Hooks, something of an honest cook, may ask for extra money in exchange for bed. The bed is then guaranteed. I'm sorry I refused to pay first. Now I realise that the important thing is to get better soon. The Pembroke is it Pembroke? Hospital is a good place, I heard, despite the bad behaviour of this Milton Hooks. I promise you that everything is okay now. I'll see you in your clean bed as soon as possible. Fondest love, Nikolai.
I'm sorry you ended
It's
up
locked, all right.
to the medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Oh, he's worth a lot. That symbol mean fatigue. Huh.
How did you get this job? After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
I've got some bad news about that.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
That's quite the sentence.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Enigmatic formula. Opium. Remove the good stuff.
I cannot enter.
Okay. That's a... What are you? No, how do I zoom? Analyze William Bishop's blood. That's the main quest. And that's that, okay. Sorry, I'm usually a little bit more animated than this. I'm a little tired. Need some fresh blood. The issue with playing this on this game on a Thursday.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
This is the hospital light again. I'll have no scar on my watch. This deeply inappropriate music genre. Yeah, it's probably this way. Good God. Right, how do I play the game again? I may have forgotten. X. Lovely. Nobody's going to miss that guy. Oh, there's a lot of them. Get off me, get off me. Oh, I thought he was dead. Sorry, that I thought I was doing quite well in that fight, but I obviously wasn't paying attention to my health at the end there. Oh, it wants me to drink the blood of citizens. It's gonna keep tempting me. The card. Okay. Cool. Feeling a little healthier now. Do have more blood though. There's a couple of guys up to no good. Okay, it's going to be very difficult for me to start a fight with 3 of them at the same time. I go the wrong way. Back to the garden. That's not a button I have to press. Be a way to walk round. I might want to just get a gun out. I would like you to come to me, please. Oh, that was a bloody chair there. There, I've gotten my revenge. It took a while, but I got it. Wallet. It's a photograph in a wallet. Milton and Pippa forever. Ooh. Some bullets.
It's locked.
Stuck fast. Let's find hooks. Music is here.
You have all seen things that no one could believe.
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir. How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month?
Circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
It's locked, all right.
What a blundering idiot.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
They are struggling. Bring the wallet back to its owner. Okay, well, he's outside. It's the guy. He's the shopkeeper. Yeah, they're outside.
The patients are not fools. They know we are overwhelmed by...
Good evening, Dr. Timmons.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Needed an invisible Vampyr.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, Nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
Won't eat them.
I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
There you are.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
They should, a success. They should let you track all the people. Or Alright, so we're definitely meeting Jack the Ripper at some point, right? Because there's no other reason to have Whitechapel here. I mean, I guess these are the authentic London boroughs. I don't know enough about London, but I know what Whitechapel's famous for, and I know what when this is set. I have to meet JoJo characters as well. Actually, I don't know the exact timing of Jack the Ripper. He'll do you up a kipper. I do know that. How much his blood is worth?
It is now or never.
Right, let's try and get on with the main quest.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
Oh, I've heard of
I'm
you.
Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
I'm sorry, what?
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, Nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Guilty as charged.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon.
Very judgmental
Don't
for
you
somebody
see
who
the
kills
futility of all
people
this?
with their blood.
How can you be affected by the misery around you and be so heartless at the same time?
You compartmentalize it.
Which is the real you, Nurse Hawkins?
I could ask you the same question, Dr. Reed. Are you more real when you lie to a dying patient, or when you grant him useless medication?
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Milton?
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Oh, I'm still going around and collecting gossip.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
So you appear to be drunk.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Consider the offer from that Callaghan fellow.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see this city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Yeah. You know all the hooks.
Goodbye, Milton.
I'm missing a few people. I'm only mesmerized level 1 anyway. You'd have to start with patience, yes.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Callaghan fellow.
I wonder who that is.
Not now.
I cannot enter.
That's the second floor. Second floor.
It's locked, all right.
Ah, somebody lied to me. This isn't the second floor, this is the first floor. I will say, obviously, people have different conventions, because there's ground floor, first floor, second floor, or there's floor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's obviously a very minor mistake, because that says... That's telling me to go to the second floor. This is the first floor.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Icons. It is a rare opportunity, almost a privilege, to approach a vampire, to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I have personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires. Or econ, as they prefer to call themselves, do they? Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions, but a trained eye will spot they have the keenest senses, can react quicker than any mortal. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I've seen a vampire move so quickly, it is almost as if he had vanished, just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movements when they act so quickly, but it's not teleport or dematerialization. It's a strange word for somebody to know. It is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribute which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also noticed that such speed seems to exhaust them. They are bound to physical limitations. Mesmerism. Like that guy, Mesmer, who's... I don't know where Mesmer is from. Nor do I know what time period he's from. I don't know how realistic it is that people know his name already. Also, I'm deliberately being nitpicky. I don't care about any of these minor things. And obviously, this is a fictional world of... I just enjoy pointing things out. One of the most powerful abilities vampires can deploy is the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. Call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability. Nor do I actually think these are minor. I might not pop in the second floor thing, but that, again, that's just nothing. But it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter the subject's mental state. Vampire can bend a mortal to their will. They can even break a mind. A vampire I interviewed even told me the more subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture their target's psyche. The same vampire explained to me that his ability required time to master, and the result could vary widely from one subject to another. Plant a false memory or erase a painful one. Possibilities are endless and frightening. Blood awareness. This is maybe the most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave for blood, and they must use their will to restrain themselves from frenzied drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function. We all need blood to function. And to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger. I must have clicked on the button. Or thirst. This urge, this need for blood may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind him, since the smell and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around him, inside warm bodies, through halls, and supposedly clean weapon. The same vampire even told me he can see if a mortal has clean blood or ill, and in some cases he can even sense diseases, infected clothes, or even items in the room. If this is true, there are so many special medical applications that most beggars' belief.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
You're so fucking dramatic, buddy. It's just, yeah, get some fucking water then. Flower's dying. Like, I know people going through some hard times, but this is a solvable problem. Blood sample of William Bishop. Let's analyze. Light regeneration serum. Regenerate 300 health points instantly, then 150 health points over 15 seconds. Oh. But I don't have the ingredients to do any of that.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Let us sleep. Stamina. I'd like that, but I don't think I can afford it. Oh, I totally can. Big thirst. Okay. Spear. Shadow Mist. I don't know if I want to do more damage because, like, that's healing me. Do that one though. Supernatural move when your target causes damage upon landing. Hard biting. Yeah, I can take that. That's fine. Oh, shit's expensive. More science. More serums, more bullets. Why would this be a vampire ability? That'll do. Let us confirm.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Right, I'm gonna leave it here, I'm afraid. I'm gonna play this tomorrow. I know I said that last time and I didn't actually come back on Friday. I am going to come back tomorrow. I'm leaving it here because it's the Game Awards, and I'm gonna do some exercise and watch that. And like this is literally like chapter, and it seems like a really good place to have a cut. This is me doing a cutting motion. Cutting. This is a cut. I might be back later.
Come on, I don't have all night.
If I change my mind. But in the meantime, save our game. I'll figure out how to do that. This. Reach the pharmacy. Oh. Well, I hope the game is saved. I think it auto-saves. I'm just going to double check that. Night shift. Oh, we're on Act 1, Chapter 3. Cool. Okay, I just want to make sure. But yeah. Lovely. I'll try and get 3 hours done tomorrow at least. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, otherwise it's going to take ages to finish this game. I've been the Johnstruct. I've been having a Vampyr adventures. That's what I call the stream as well, Vampire. But it's like 2 words, as if you're trying to hire a vamp. You see what I did there? I've sounds like I'm saying one thing, but I've really said that. Thank you, farewell. This is blood.